Good morning, aloha from Florida. So let's think about Polaris for a minute, and the Big Dipper, and Orion's belt. Polaris does not move. This earth I'm walking on, which is completely motionless, completely stationary, it is fixed, it is on foundations, it does not move 1 inch. But mainstream science tells you that it's spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, that it's moving around the sun at 66,600 miles per hour, and it's staying with the sun, chasing the sun through this endless universe at over 500,000 miles per hour. 3 different speeds, 3 different directions, and we don't see or feel anything. Please start to understand, mainstream science is bullshit. Yes, you heard what I said. It's complete pseudoscience nonsense. People want to point to the things in the sky and say, oh, look, those are all spheres up there. Are they really? We only see this side of the moon ever. We've never seen 1 inch of the other side of the moon. You sure it's not just a luminary, a disk in space? You sure the other wandering stars, which you would call planets, aren't just lights in the ceiling on their own circuits? And why can I pull out my P1000 camera, look at the other stars, the fixed stars that are in the constellations, and see that they're all about the same size and distance? Why do so many of them come into focus at the same distance with my camera? So Polaris doesn't move. I'm pointing over there because that's where it is each night. I was looking at the Big Dipper last night right about here, and did you know that when the Big Dipper spins or rotates around Polaris for the winter solstice, for the spring equinox, for the summer solstice, and for the fall equinox, it makes a swastika in the sky. The swastika has been demonized and made to be an evil symbol, but it used to be a symbol of peace and prosperity and success. But anyway, Polaris does not move. It stays fixed in the sky all the time. The Georgia Guidestones has a little pinhole through one of them pointing up at Polaris, and you can look through that stone every night and see Polaris. But wait a minute, this is supposed to be rotating and revolving and tilting and wobbling, but we have one star fixed that doesn't move at all, ever. And all the other stars that spin around that one make perfect patterns in the sky, night after night after night. And Orion can be seen from anywhere across the plane. How is that possible? If we're spinning, and in 6 months we're looking at the night sky here, and in 6 months we should be looking at the night sky over there and seeing completely different stars. But in the north, at least, we see the exact same stars all year round. We don't see them in the south because Earth is huge. And just like the sun moves into and out of our perspective, so do the stars. The stars rotate over our heads the fastest, and then the sun, and then the moon. They are not millions of light years away. There's probably not even such a thing as a light year. That's more pseudoscience nonsense. So anyway, the stars, the sun, the moon, when we look at them and think about them as this earth being stationary, they make a whole lot more sense. And what we see in the sky, especially with the star trails, is simply another impossibility on the globe theory or the heliocentric hypothesis. So that's it for today. God bless you.